In the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's very easy to start a flight on the runway and take off and land wherever you want. However, if you're looking to up the realism a bit, you can start by getting proper takeoff and landing clearances from air traffic control. This video will be an introduction to using ATC for takeoff and landing clearances. For today's flight, we'll be flying from Austin-Bergstrom International Airport to San Marcos Regional Airport in a Cessna 172. ATC communication in Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty straightforward to use. You can interact with the ATC window by clicking on predefined messages. You can access the ATC menu here. One thing to keep in mind is that ATC will expect a readback of all instructions given to you. So let's begin. First, we'll tune the radio to Austin ground. Doesn't matter which one of these you use, so we'll pick 121.9. Our destination is San Marcos Regional Airport, identified on the map as KHYI, Kilo Hotel Yankee India. Since the airport is to the south, we'll request a south departure.
Austin ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha with Whiskey request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 35 left using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 121.0 when ready.
Acknowledge the taxi clearance by clicking here.
Taxiing hold short runway 35 left using taxiway Alpha Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
We've been given instructions to taxi to runway 35 left using taxiway Alpha, and once we're there, we'll contact tower to let them know we're ready for takeoff. Runways are identified by the magnetic direction they face. Simply add a 0 to the runway number to get the magnetic direction. In our case, 35 becomes 350 degrees. 350 degrees is nearly aligned with north. Looking at the map, we see two runways facing north. Our clearance is for 35 left, so we will head to the left runway. The ground controller told us to taxi via Alpha. We can see that there's only one taxiway between us and the active runway, so we'll use that. In this case, the taxi directions are very simple. However, that's not always the case. If you're having trouble navigating to the runway, you can turn on the taxi ribbon from the assist menu. Let's make our way to the active runway. Just ahead, we see the hold short line. Since we are on the side with the double solid lines, we cannot pass without explicit authorization from ATC. We'll get that now. Our takeoff clearance comes from tower, so let's tune the radio to Austin Tower on 121.0 and request takeoff clearance VFR.
Austin Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready for departure to the south at runway 35 left.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha cleared for takeoff runway 35 left south departure approved.
We're cleared for departure to the south on runway 35 left. Let's acknowledge the takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
And now we can taxi out to the runway. Alright, we're ready, so let's go full power and take off.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Tower is giving us some more instructions. We'll acknowledge those once the radio is clear.
IFR departure, runway 35 left. Delta 674 cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left.
Austin Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha, continue for south departure.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left, Delta 674.
We'll level off here at pattern altitude at 1500 feet, remain in the pattern, and depart on the downwind leg to the south.
American 1448 cleared to land, runway 35 left. Follow the generic on final. Wind 265 at tree. Cleared to land, runway 35 left, American 1448. Delta 674, contact Austin departure on 127.225.
While we're flying the downwind leg, I'll set the GPS to get us to San Marcos.
127.225 for Delta 674.
The GPS is telling us to fly a heading of 203 to get to San Marcos, so we'll turn to that now. We'll also increase our altitude to 3,000 feet, since this is a relatively short flight.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Austin Tower is letting us know we're out of their airspace now, so we'll acknowledge that.
Austin Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change.
We're about 15 miles out, so let's call up San Marcos Tower and let them know we'd like to land. Click the nearest airport list and select San Marcos Regional. For ultra realism, we're supposed to get a weather briefing first. So let's click on the ATIS on 120.825.
Kilo Hotel Yankee India Airport information, India 2000 Zulu. Flight 265 at tree. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 29.902. ILS runway 1 tree in use. Landing and departing runway 1 tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have India.
Now that we have the weather, let's tune tower on 126.825 and request a full stop landing.
Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 13 miles northeast with Juliet to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Tower. Fly left base runway 1 tree. Altimeter 29.902, wind 265 at tree.
Let's acknowledge the pattern entry instructions.
Fly left base runway 1 tree Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
13 is our runway. If you remember, 13 means 130 degrees, which is between 90 degrees east and 180 degrees south. They've also requested we fly left traffic for runway 13. An explanation of traffic patterns and various entries is out of the scope of this video, but I will likely do one in the future. In this instance, we will enter the traffic pattern with a 45 degree to the downwind. This means we'll approach a downwind leg from approximately 45 degrees. Traffic pattern altitude here is 1,600 feet.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha cleared to land runway 1 tree. Wind 265 at tree.
San Marcos Tower has given us our landing clearance, so let's accept that.
Cleared to land runway 1 tree Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
We can see the airport ahead here. It's a little difficult to see right now, but our landing runway runs from right to left here. We'll begin our entry for the 45 to the downwind right here. Now that we're abeam the numbers, we'll begin setting the plane up for the landing configuration. make our base turn right now. And now we'll make our turn to final.
Takeoff Sierra Alpha exit runway when able.
Tower's instructing us to exit the runway. We'll exit this taxiway.
Takeoff Sierra Alpha contact ground on 120.125.
We've crossed the hold short line. We'll acknowledge a ground handoff from the tower controller.
Going to 120.125 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
And we'll tune ground on 120.125. And request taxi to parking.
Ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha request taxi to parking.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Bravo Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
We're currently on Alpha, and Bravo runs perpendicular. We'll taxi straight ahead and to the right to parking.
And that's it. We've completed a flight from takeoff to landing using basic ATC communications. Do you have an idea for a video you'd like to see? Leave a comment down below and let me know. You can also catch me live on Twitch using the link on screen. Feel free to stop by and ask any questions there. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.